The 5th of January 1976 will mark one of the most barbaric and dark days of the Northern Ireland Troubles. 10 innocent men lined up on the side of a South Armagh road and put to the sword by the Provisional IRA. I pay tribute to the sole survivor of that attack, Alan Black, who I spoke to just again this morning. 18 times he was shot. And for over now, some 48 years, he has fought the pursuit of justice for those families. His words, they're crying out from the grave, and I hear them. Friday brought the end to an 8-year inquest into those killings. And whilst there is some warming evidence to show that, yes, it was an action of the Provisional IRA, which was authorised by the Army Council and planned long in advance, whilst these findings help that family who perhaps have felt the cold, dark veil of silence from that organisation over many years. But there's still many questions unanswered. The family feel the need now towards a public inquiry, and we support that call. And we would call publicly now on the police ombudsman to publish their report and allow without delay their findings to be published to allow this process to continue. We support that family and call out both the British government and indeed the Irish government, who have abjectly failed the victims of IRA violence and the victims of wider troubles in Northern Ireland. But he also pointed towards the silence of those that give the Provisional IRA political cover, namely Sinn Féin. Silence, no cooperation with the inquiry itself, the inquest. But does their actions match their words? And let's look at their actions. Whether it was the taunting of victims when a Sinn Féin MP placed a loaf of Kingsmill's bread on their head, whether it was the naming of a children's play park after the terrorist Raymond McCreath, who was named in the inquest as having fingerprints and hands on some of the very guns that were used not only in this atrocity, but indeed others. Whether it was Jerry Kelly's statement, which talked about victims deserving the truth from Kingsmill. This from a victim maker. The truth lies within their ranks. And I would encourage them now, even at this stage, to please cooperate. Give Alan Black and the family the justice that they deserve, the truth that they're calling out for. And as for the First Minister for all, where is she today? Was there an alternative? Surely there was, to what was only be described as an act of genocide. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.